Sauvignons from 2019 were, particularly exciting for me to make, and especially having those two regions as comparisons, but also the different things that they give in the level of wine. Both super high quality. We look at Marlborough, and there's that characteristic varietal character that we expect from New Zealand Sauvignon. But what I see in our wine is so many layers of flavour, but for freshness as well. Like, I think that we get, because we grow, our vineyards are on the stones, we shy away from too much of that kind of green character, and we look at the mineral integrity with that power. So I think what people, when they buy our Marlborough Sauvignon, it's got a lot of power, but it's got still a lot of mineralness that people find, and I personally find that second glass, you're starting to see that your palate is getting really excited, and it's got that vibrancy on it. So it's about giving so much flavour in a glass, but also having that model of phenolics and acid to kind of carry it so much that you can feel that every glass there's another level of something you haven't seen before. Whereas at Tamuna, on our down in Martinborough, our Tamuna vineyard, I think that there's a really, really key focus on the phenolics and the drive in that wine. And I think on that vineyard we always get so much length, and there's the barrel fermentation and hand-pick component of it that gives all this complexity to the wine. But there's a really common thread along. I made 35 different Sauvignons off that vineyard to make that wine, and made them all differently. But what the common thread was this beautiful length of acidity and length of flavour, and much more into that kind of lemon to citrus spectrum as well. And I think it's just a stunning drink, both as a varietal Sauvignon Blanc, but also as a standalone. And I just love having those two, like with the power, but just restraint of Marlborough, and then the length and integrity of the Tamuna. It's a really exciting thing to compare them. But what I do see is a house thread among them all, and that's because they are made the same way. We definitely treat all of our vineyards in that particular style. So it's a great example of showing why the concept of terroir exists when we look at those two wines, and how much personal enjoyment you can dissolve from the two wines depending on the kind of style of drinker you are. So it's really exciting, and I look forward to sharing the wines.